What's up, friends and family? So, just got back from Jackson. Did a little meal prepping, a little working out when I was up there. But now, I'm actually heading to Wolfpack Athletics, a different gym down here in the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And I enjoyed what I labeled my favorite workout so much last week that I think we're going to do it again. It's just a workout of basically heavy deadlifts, and between sets you're doing arm exercises. And go ahead and give you a little tidbit of information here. The reason I do those together, because obviously they have nothing to do with each other. The reason I do those together is when you do deadlift, it's actually the number one lift you can do to release the most muscle building hormones in your body. So testosterone, human growth hormone. When you do deadlift, those are actually released in greater amounts throughout your body. So if you're like me and arms are a lagging body part, then why not take advantage of that heightened anabolic state and do some arms in there? So that's what we're going to do today. And for you nerds out there like me, it's called systemic growth. Basically, when you work one body part, your whole body grows because of that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And I will probably end up doing somewhere around 10 sets of deadlift. Probably 3 or 4 sets working up to my heavy, probably doubles. Probably do 4, 10, 4, 15, somewhere around there for doubles. And between that, do some heavy arm exercises to try to take advantage of that systemic growth. So I'm on the way to the gym right now. I just took my pre-workout, so that'll probably kick in. So it's a good thing I'm talking to you now before that kicks in, because then I won't be able to shut up. So I'm gonna check with you guys there and get it all on video for you, and hope you enjoy. It's a really cool atmosphere in there. I'll probably be sweating to death since it is one of those warehouse style gyms. I'll probably lose a good 4 or 5 pounds, which I need to do, holding a little water weight, as you can see from the puffiness. But let's do it. Hey guys, so we're going to do a little something different today. I'm going to do a voiceover over the workout, just to kind of give you a little better understanding of why I do the things I do. So today's workout was deadlifts and arms, one of my all-time favorite workouts, as you saw last week. And what we have here, this is about set number, I would say 5. I've got 4 or 5 on the bar, and really what I'm concentrating on is my technique. I want to keep my chest up and really lift this weight with my legs. And so we're doing doubles here. Later in the workout we'll get to singles. But once again, just really concentrating on technique and doing things right. Stepped up, you can see those are 2.5s on each side. And really with this workout, doing it at a new gym at Wolfpack Athletics in Gulfport. Great gym, really hardcore style, good atmosphere. Only problem is it's a little bit warm in there. As you can see from the open area behind me, you're basically just working outside in the shade. And problem with that is when you're deadlifting heavy weight, your hands get a little bit sweaty. So that's why I'm using straps here. I'm actually using straps and chalk, because literally you'll see it right here. Every time I bend over, like the sweat just like pours down. See? Making a freaking wet spot on the ground. So throughout this workout, I am using straps just because it's one less thing I have to think about, and I can concentrate more on my technique. So this is another round of doubles here, and felt good. Last week I did 4 or 5. This week I gradually worked up in weight. This is 410 here. I'm hitting another double, and I go with kind of a neutral grip stance. I spent a lot of time working with Richard Hawthorne on my deadlift. And if y'all don't know him, go check him out. Pound strongest guy in the world. And he's giving me a lot of little tips and tricks on how to deadlift better, because that is his specialty. He travels around the country teaching it. This right here I think was set number 7. Set number 7 here with 415. And, it's feeling good. One of the problems with working out in an environment like this is because it's hot, because you're sweating, you're going to burn through your glycogen stores a lot faster, which is going to reduce the amount of actual energy in your muscles. And I don't mind that at all, because to me, I like pushing my body. But one thing you'll notice is a decrease in stamina and strength from working out in a cold gym. So this was 415. That second one went up a little bit slow. And like I told you earlier in the workout, I want to really concentrate on my technique. So because I went up slow and I wanted to increase weight, I stepped up to 425 just to kind of see how it felt. I was a little bit nervous going into this set. As you can see now, you can see what I'm doing. I'm actually like getting mentally prepared to go through the set. I do this anytime I'm going to be lifting heavy weights, just kind of visualize the lift, think about my technique, and really practice my breathing to get in the right frame of mind to lift the weight. So, more sweat dripping down, of course, it's freaking ridiculously hot in South Mississippi. 425 here. Really excited to be going up in weight like this, just because it's been so long since I've lifted heavy weight because of the six knee surgeries now. So anytime I can do something like this, I'm really excited. So really concentrating on form here. I want to keep that chest up, butt down, and lift this way with my legs. It went up fairly easy for 425, especially for me, because it's been a while since I've done heavy deadlifts. But I was really worried about my technique, so that's why I stopped at 1 rep. And those of you who watched the workout last week, you know that what I do is I do my rounds of deadlift, and between every round of deadlift, I go do a superset of arms. This is just a dumbbell curl, really pronating and squeezing the pinky to the shoulder. Did first 4 rounds at 60s, dropped down to the 50s on this 5th round just because I wanted to make sure I get the reps in and make sure I'm really squeezing that bicep. Moved on to a straight bar tricep pushdown. One thing I'll tell you about the way I do pushdowns and the way I think about it versus a lot of other people. Yeah, it's called a tricep pushdown, but I think of it more of a pulling movement. If you can see, I'm actually backed away from the stack, and it almost looks like I'm pulling the weight to my thighs. I do that mentally because it helps me contract the tricep a little more, because that's really what you're trying to do here. You know, you don't want to do your shoulders, you don't want to pull your lats into it. You want to really concentrate on that tricep, so that's why I back away like that. So, did that for 5 sets, and what you'll see here is this is actually the last 5 sets of deadlifts. I superset with a rope pushdown, which once again, I feel in my head I'm pulling the weight. I'm just really trying to pull that tricep contraction. And I keep my elbows back because the further back your elbows are, the actual more of a contraction you're going to get in your tricep. And also, when you're doing any type of rope, you really want to pull them apart as you're pulling it down. That'll really hit that outer head of the bicep. Supersetted that with a rope hammer curl. The technique I want you to think about when you're using a rope to do hammer curls is concentrate on your speed. If you do these a little slower and actually concentrate on contracting the bicep, you'll get a better workout. A lot of people, when they do any type of hammer bicep curl, get a lot of shoulder movement involved into it. And remember, you're working your bicep here, not your shoulders. So if you go a little slower and actually concentrate on that contraction, you'll get a little better workout. You can see right there I'm doing a kind of a pulse eccentric movement just to get a little more muscle breakdown. So I did that during the actual deadlifts. What I'm doing now is, so I'm done with the deadlifts and I'm done with that circuit training. I go in just kind of a burnout of concentration curls. And key during the concentration curls is keep your elbows still and really concentrate on lifting weight with your bicep. As your arm's hanging, notice what direction your bicep's pointing. That's the direction you want to curl the weight in. You want to go with the way your bicep's running. That way you're getting that good contraction and you're not using any other muscle groups. Last movement of this workout, I did 4 rounds of this superset, is just a close grip push-up. I love doing these in my workout as just kind of a burnout. I mean, I did 10 sets of deadlifts, superset of arms, and sweating my butt off. It probably was 100 degrees in here. And I know you really can't tell from the video, but I am literally drenched at this point. Not a single dry spot on my body. So it felt good to finish the workout with these. And that's going to conclude the commentary. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. comment, like, and subscribe below.